ready to do the suck stuff. Wire brush and undercoat all this back here. It's not gonna be fun, never is.
Hey, come on, Christy, we're gonna be late for the game.
Gotta get another can. So, I have decided that on my Caprice, this wiring right here, I am not going to do it. And neither is anybody else. Because it is just way too much money, in my opinion, to have this rewired. After calling around and getting a price that starts at around $200. What does that mean? That means just for them to even look at it, $200. So I did a ton of research on these, and I said, you know what? Screw it. All this is coming off. Not the LS, I'm talking about the wiring. The wiring's coming off. Why? Well, let's go take a look at what I ordered about 2 weeks ago. Right here. I have the harness already done, already reworked, already with fuse block and relays, wiring for under the dash, power wires, starters, everything. And considering I know, well, everybody has told me the 700R4 is going to be gone uber quick, this already has the 4L80E plug on it and the speed sensors. OBD2, this harness is ready to go. Comes with, let's say, instructions. It's not, but it tells you what everything is. Tells you where they want it to go. Like this, ground. I would have put this to the frame. It wouldn't have reached, whatever. But it wouldn't have made it, because this goes to the back of the cylinder head. This ground over here is actually your chassis ground. So, I would have done, already messed it up for it, and look at the book. Already comes stock. I actually can pre-order these if anybody local wants one, with the EV1, 6, or truck injectors, 4L60 or 4L80E transmission plugs. I can get them with, let's see here, there was other things, but anyway, I can get, this is if I had mass orders from people, I can actually order with better loom on it. In my opinion, I hate this split loom. It is garbage. But I'm just going to have to deal with it. I don't want to change it. But now I have my harness. So I am tonight, hopefully, I'm going to pull my intake back off. It's not bolted down or nothing. It's just sitting there. I'm going to pull all the wiring back off, which right now I can't work on anything else. I'm working on that truck and don't get paid till it's over. But sorry if my sinuses are a little loud. All of this is coming off. Kind of happy, kind of not. Now, on the same exact thing, that harness comes with mass airflow. I will not be running mass airflow. I am running speed density. I don't know if the length of the alternator will work. I don't know if the length of the temp sensor will work. Everything on this harness is a little bit different, but I had to extend both of those to get it to reach on this bracket. So these are things I'm going to have to go through and figure out. If it doesn't reach, I might have to extend it and throw some different loom on there. Some more of that split loom. But it already comes wired for everything, basically. So, unplug everything, pull the intake, which I'm going to throw a coat of flat clear on that thing anyway. It got dirty, so I need to wash it, throw a coat of flat clear on it to keep it from, being worried about washing it. I might have to paint it again. This header's probably going to have to get unbolted and dropped down to where I can get to the starter and hook the wires up to it. And then from that point, really, I can push that harness into the car. It'll be wired. It will be ready to take my 0411, I believe it is, computer, and have a quick vet and speed density put on there. So this thing, after the rear end's in and I put the gas tank back in, put some fuel in it, this could possibly run. Like how soon? Pretty soon, I hope. I still have to get my EGR block offs. Now I'm going to tell you a little story about that real quick. There's a local guy, I'm not going to mention any names, but I wanted him to make, he already makes EGR block offs. I wanted him to make me a set and have it engraved Christine on the side. Now, that to me seemed like it would have been done. I mean, if it would have been a month, you know, it would have been easy. I waited over a year. He never made it. I kept messaging him over and over and over again. Still never made it. I got tired. Told him, screw off. You know, I don't want it. I'm done with you. And him and other people of his family jumped all over me. Not like physically, but, you know, on Facebook. So, I said, screw all you guys. Deleted them all. Don't want nothing to do with them. So, I'm just going to order some plain ones to put on there. Maybe later on I'll find somebody who actually wants to do it and actually takes pride in their work and will do it for me. So, screw him. I'll find somebody else. I do like my polished valve covers, but at the same time, I can see already that they're getting dull, and they are a pain to repolish. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to get some new ones, but who knows. Everything else is still looking good. I hate that these rims are just sitting here collecting dust, because it worries me that they're going to like rust, even though they're literally brand spanking new. I still get the feeling that they're going to rust for no reason. It's just, I'm psycho about that. I can leave my oversized power wire on it. That's not going to be a problem to charge, you know. The big 3 upgrade for audio, which is what I plan to do. I'm going to put a large ground cable on this thing. I already have the large power. I think that's either 4 or 0. But it's going to be plenty for what I'm running. I don't plan on putting like 16,000 watts in this or nothing. I run like 2200 watts. That's it. That's all I run. I don't need nothing bigger than that. I'm not here for the SPL contest or nothing, so. Okay, so I'll knock that out tonight, hopefully. Turn on the jams and go at it. As far as my rear end goes, I am, again, waiting on this job to get done to order the parts to make my own control arms. That's nothing special, so I have my everything laid out here. It's a mess, like always. As where I work, the guy says all the time I'm super messy, and the reason I'm messy is why put any of that away when you're going to use it in 5 seconds. I mean, the second I put something away, I'm going to have to go get it and use it again. So I don't put nothing away like that. But yeah, back to this harness. I think these dudes actually polished these. They look chrome, or new one. So that's all good. I'm gonna check these out on the LT1 slot website just to see if there is fans already pinned in them. If there isn't any electric fans pinned in them, yes, I'll pin them in. I hate to say that because I know the guy who actually told me about this harness said, you know, he's like, you're gonna be crazy if you cut that and splice it and pin stuff in, oh, yada yada yada. I know, but you know, it's got to be done. Now, I don't know how these run, but I sure hope it's like right side injectors, left side injectors, right side coil, left side coil. I hope that's how it runs, because that would make it so much easier to diagnose if things pop. You know what I'm saying? If I'm troubleshooting. Let's see here, next thing. The relays, I mean, this is all good. Mine will be going up underneath my passenger side dash, along with the computers going in the kick panel. I hope it'll fit underneath the kick panel. That's where my factory one was. And my OBD will also be... Oh, that's got a cover on it. That's cool. That too will also be up under the passenger side dash. You know, clean. Nobody can see it. I don't want nobody seeing it. But, you know, everybody puts theirs in the freaking engine bay, and I hate it. It looks ugly. I just hope there is... Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's like 2 foot of loom here. There's got to be enough there to go in the car. Let's go look. Sort of dragging on here. Sorry. It's like, gotta stay under 10 minutes, but hey, 10 minutes is nothing in the hot rod world here. So my hole is right here, up under the dash. So it's only gotta go from here to here is the last part. So yeah, I'm gonna have plenty of room to put that underneath the dash in there. Gosh, anybody know how to clean windows real good? But yes, so I got a lot to do tonight. The only thing that kills me too is since I have the 700, I'm gonna waste money on the kickdown cable to make it work for this. That it's probably gonna blow up in a month, because I'm not gonna be able to stop myself from hammering down on it once or twice. If you don't test your stuff, you'll never know if it works. I mean, I could start it and it could sit and idle for, you know, 3 days straight and nothing wrong with it, and I could drive it for a month straight, nothing wrong with it. And then the first time you gas it, boom, you blow the motor up. You gotta find out. There's no point in sitting around waiting. You know, blow it up, get it out, fix it, put it back. Don't want to do that. Don't jinx me, but, you know, hey, these are what you gotta go through. So yeah, I'm cutting it here. Talked long enough.